Hello and welcome back to episode 5 of the Minecraft Ultra Hardcore series. Last episode we put together a couple of these little house layouts, one over there, one over there, one over there, and today I am going to first and foremost work on the Fisherman's hut. I have a couple of ideas for this, but nothing solid. I do really want to have lots of overhang, lots of cantilevers, probably, that might get in there, that might not, and I really do want to use a whole lot of wood, and I'm really trying to avoid using oak wood as much as I normally do, but I just really want to. And last episode I collected a bunch of oak logs and spruce. I'm probably going to use spruce and maybe some of the stone textures, but like I love oak logs and I really want to use them, so that's probably going to end up happening. And it's not going to fit in with that build at all, and I'm going to have to figure out how to make it. So let's get started. So whenever I started recording these videos, my original plan was to have an episode out like every single day for like a month or whatever. But recently I have come to the conclusion that I should focus more on having fun with the game than getting an episode out every day. So instead of playing like a freaking ton, I have devoted myself to only playing whenever I want to, or whenever I feel like it, whenever I feel like I should, which is right now. But because of the free time that I have freed up by, instead of playing this every day to get a ton of episodes out, playing it whenever I want to, I have been playing a whole lot of Pokemon Scarlet. And I am really enjoying it. Despite the fact that it is absolutely wrought with flaws, it is not that bad of a Pokemon game. It's good for a Pokemon game. No, it's not even good for a Pokemon game. It's a Pokemon game. But yeah, there's a ton that could be done better with it. It could be so much better. I'm having a lot of fun just enjoying the new Pokemon and the new region and filling out the new Pokédex. And also, I'm really wanting to get into shiny hunting with this game. Same with the last game. I filled out the Pokédex and everything, and I started shiny hunting. And I'm hoping this time I can actually get around to doing more than just filling out the Pokédex. Because I'm pretty sure in the last game I filled the Pokédex and then just didn't shiny hunt at all. I have the feeling that this build needs stone bricks, but I can't quite figure out where. I know it needs it, I just don't know where they should go. Maybe I should replace these. Oh, hello, little buddy. Where are they? Why is it just you? Oh, there they are. Man, I can't remember. Did I have knockback on this? Man, I do. This thing's so annoying. I hate knockback. There we go, all done. Now I've got the silly, bad omen, can't go to the village over there, not like I plan to for the next couple hours, but this build's gonna take me freaking forever. I got no clue where to put this stone bricks. I mean, that doesn't look that bad as opposed to these, but I don't know. And it is in placing these stone bricks that I realized, one, I either don't want these in the palette or don't want these in the palette, and it's probably gonna be these. And two, because of this flat wall right here, all of the walls are gonna look like this. I need to move all of these out one, which I don't want to do, but it's for the sake of the build. It's all part of the process, It looks much better, a whole lot better. Yeah, always, on your external facade, make sure it extrudes like one block out from your build. I think it makes it look a lot better. I mean, you can be a judge for yourself, but the build's not here yet, but I mean, I can tell that it's going to be a significant improvement to have this out one block. So I don't normally work with textures in my builds, though I really do want to get better at it. Like, as you can see over there, it's all a bunch of patterns and like carefully placed stuff. Like the bottom row was always the, what's this stuff called, like deep slate bricks. The bottom was always deep slate bricks, and then we went up to the, I don't remember what that was called. Underneath the windows and on the sides were the walls, and there's deep slate bricks up there. And then in the middle of the windows there was always that deep slate, I can't remember what it was called, that one. And then on the sides there was the logs. It's always like patterns that I work with, but over here I really want to blend it upwards, so it's like it's darker on the bottom, and then as we get higher I start working with oak log and oak planks and stuff. So I have to figure out some way to lead these deep slate bricks into stuff like regular bricks and like tough and cobblestone and gravel and those kind of textures. And so I have to figure out some way to make this get lighter, and I can't just go layer by layer. That's going to look bad. So I'm going to try and mix in some deep slate cobble or cobble deep slate into here, because in my mind they're lighter. I'm not like for sure, but I need some kind of block to put in here, and I don't have that much at my disposal. So I'm going to be using the cobbled deep slate, just kind of mix it in and then hope I can pull it off. Oh yeah, another thing. I put in the spruce floors and it really ties the color palette together. I think it looks really nice next to these darker blocks and in conjunction with these other darker blocks over here. They all work really well together. I just have to hope that they work better up there. Okay, so we got some good news and bad news. Pardon the rain, it's going to make the frames go down. But good news, the exterior looks pretty nice now. I'm enjoying where the gradient's going, and hopefully I need to fix that down there and blend it in down there. But as we go up, I believe I'm going to be able to blend it into lighter blocks, and that'll be just fine. However, problem with blending right here, that looks very bad, that harsh edge right there. And I think the only way I can really fix it is if I had like jungle wood, or I could find some other block to put in between, but I just feel like that would feel weird to have a bunch of oak and then like the one random block in between. I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna look around. Oh, you know, actually, wait, hold on. We're gonna do this live right now. Maybe if I blend in some planks, would that help it blend? That still feels a bit too harsh. I think I need one more block in between those to actually be able to make it work. I'm gonna look around and see what I can find. Okay, I think I found it. I think I'm gonna go with that. That is a good in-between. Now, the spruce logs, I don't like too much, but I don't really know what better I could do. So I just remembered that stripped logs exist. Maybe if I strip that one, it'll look a lot better. Will it? I can't remember if it takes on a texture similar to the planks. Oh yeah, that's what I want. And I might end up having to strip the oak logs just to make the textures mix, because you can't really see the texture in the spruce log that much, like near as much as you can see in the oak log. It gets really dark in there. So I think I'm gonna go along that way, because that is the gradient that I want, and I can spread them out so that they extend upwards. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's do that all over the place. Update, I think I might just go dark oak and then oak. I went around and I did the whole house already with all the spruce and stuff, but I mean, it's only just one spruce on the top. I'll just have to lop that off and then put the oak on there. But I think if I just skip the spruce step, because I think the spruce makes it a little bit too light to put the oak on top of it. Let me just drop the log right there. I think the spruce makes it one step too light, and if I just go straight from the dark oak to the oak, then it will work. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Man, it's crazy how this build is just not what I expected it to be. This is not what I had pictured in my head. But it's what's here, and I'm hoping that, because since Deep Slate came out, this is just how my buildings have just had Deep Slate in them. I'm hoping it has not tainted my ability to build that I'm going to need to figure out some way to fix. Because the Deep Slate is looking like, oh hey, thanks chat. Looks like it's beginning to be a problem for me, just a little bit. And this one is going to need a whole lot of work on the exterior because of the way I laid out the interior. The windows look like they belong for the most part, although this one could come over a bit. And this one feels a little weird, but that's because this whole area is a room, and that's a wall, and this area is a wall too. It's just the way that the house is laid out, the windows are in really weird spots on the interior and the exterior. So I'm gonna have to find some way to blend it all together. On top of that, I was really hoping to have this house be really open, but it feels really closed now, and because of the block choice that I've used on here, it feels like it belongs like underground or in like a cave or something. So hopefully on the top up here, I can take it back, because I'm going to be building with primarily wood. This house might end up being significantly larger than even the large house that it feels now, because I did not want to make it this freaking big, but now it's going to get even bigger as I expand this top bit out over there a ways, or as I connect these two parts together. Man, my OBS has been giving me some silly issues recently, or it's like OBS or replay mod or my graphics card. I don't know what it was. The end of that clip, my computer just kind of like the screen went black, which I'm assuming is from my graphics card. It flashed back on, and then OBS was stuck recording, but it wasn't recording because I know when that happens, the recording ends. So I couldn't stop it, and then I quit OBS, but whenever I clicked over to quit OBS, Minecraft crashed, and then I opened Minecraft up again, and then replay mod started saving the replay, and then whenever I tried to click off of Minecraft, it crashed again. But if I waited for the replay to finish like I did the next time and then clicked off, it didn't crash. Nah. I'm having some silly code issues that I know nothing about or how to fix. But what I think I do know how to fix, maybe I might not know how to fix it, and it might be very difficult, is the top of this building. I need to fill in the walls and blend it into this bottom section so that it looks like it belongs. And I'm not quite sure I can do it, but there's no better way to figure out if I can than to try. So let's begin. Alright, welcome to the future where we have the finished, I'm going to call it finished for now because I don't want to work on it anymore, the quote-unquote finished build. I spent quite a bit of time figuring out the roof. Like I got out pencil and paper to try and figure out what I wanted to... I forgot about this room. And there's just a hole to the outside. We're gonna come back to this another time. I don't want to work on this building anymore. Yeah, I pulled out like pencil and paper and thought out a bunch of... How do I miss stuff like that? And thought out a bunch of different designs in my head of like how I want the top of this building to go. And this was the best I could come up with. And unfortunately, when translating it from pencil and paper to Minecraft, there were a couple changes made that I'm not the hugest fan of, but it is what it is. Additionally, the wall texturing needs to be fixed. It will be fixed later, but that is not a right now thing. I am not a fan of... I don't think I'm going to be doing wood texturing. I'm freaking bad at this. So probably in the future, I'm not going to be doing a lot of that until I figure out what to do. The stone textures, though, I am a big fan of the stone textures. Those will probably come back another time. Let's just do a little walk around of the house. I really wanted to have a lot of like overhang areas, the exterior outside stuff, but I meant for them to come out over the water, and that's just kind of not what happened. I'm also leaving this one for later, just like I am that little balcony on my house over there. Hello! Pillagers. These are like my 4th or 5th set of these guys that I have to deal with. They've been spawning. I don't know if it's on a timer or something. I don't know much about pillagers spawning mechanics, but they have spawned so frequently. So how did that hit? Hello? What? What am I missing? Why? These shouldn't be hitting. What am I doing wrong? Oh, he has what's it? He's probably got like a special bow or something. Okay, this is a problem. I can't deal with that right now. Y'all are just gonna sit in there on the wall forever until they despawn. And then here's a view from this side. There you can very much see the way the texture climbs up the building. It is so much better down near the bottom. Meh right here, and just not good up there. That is the most old Minecraft stuff you've ever seen. And here are the pillagers. Hello, buddies. Just can't reach y'all. You have a lot of glowing stuff that I don't want to deal with right now. And here's kind of what it looks like from my house. Over here, it looks like a bit of a cohesive build from here. Maybe the roof up there needs some fixing, but other than that, it looks nice from afar, at least from this angle. Just because that's all cohesive and it doesn't have the transition on the side like the other bits did. Let's see, what's it look like from up higher? Yeah, see, it looks nice from here. If it went in the future, whenever I'm planning on doing remodeling on everything that I'm building, but in the future I might need to drag that out a bit, probably on the 2nd floor, just to have it go over the water. And there's the frame loss from the backup. So during that building session, I actually took a lot of breaks, and that took multiple days just because I would log on, do a couple things, log off, and then come back the next day. It's finals time right now. I've been doing a lot of things that aren't playing Minecraft, specifically playing Pokemon, but that's not the excuse I'm trying to make. I did a bit of mining, so I've got some diamonds now. I've got gold. I could make it. What is that for? That's like 8, maybe 9 golden apples. I have enough for that. I need to get going to the nether at some point, but I don't feel like doing that quite yet. And I have lost contact with my mouse. There we go. And so I've got a good amount of valuables for now. I won't need to be worrying about running out or mining anytime soon. I should probably make another diamond shovel and a diamond axe because both of those broke in the making of that. Actually, I'm not quite sure. I don't remember whenever my diamond stuff with these broke. They probably broke way long ago, but all of my axes broke, and I think this is my last shovel. Pretty much my last shovel. So I need to make some of those, but I don't really feel like doing it quite yet. What I want to do now is go exploring so I can find a lot more wood types so I can throw them in my little wood area that I need to fix up later. I need to find a lot more wood types so I can have more variation when building, because right now I don't really have that much to work with. So I'm going to go on a little bit of an exploration to find more wood. I've unfortunately just realized that those last couple of clips were recorded at the wrong aspect ratio. Whoops. Whoa, baby! I didn't think I'd be able to see one of these for a while. I don't normally come across these. Oh wait, am I in a jungle right now? What biome is this? Sparse jungle. I can't remember ever coming across one of these. I just thought all these vines over here were from a swamp, but never noticed that I was actually in a jungle. Sick. Oh hey, look at that. I've just run into another one. Man, I never see these whenever I play that game on my own. Why am I coming across so many right now? Are there any more like way off in the distance that I can't see? I don't think so. But I mean, at this point, I've got acacia, I've got birch, I've got jungle. Those were, I'm pretty sure, the only three that I didn't have aside for the two nether woods and then the, what's it called? Mangrove? Yeah, the mangrove wood. I have yet to see that in a game. I have never seen a mangrove. Maybe I'll come across it in the future, but I think now is a good time to just turn around, unless there's like a silly little jungle temple in there. Oh my gosh, those look so silly with the less detailed renderings. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run home, and now I'm gonna set up like an actual, maybe like an organized wood farm. So let's get back there. Okay, and there we have a little revamped tree farm. I removed everything from here. Still a bunch of pods, all I need to do something with that. But I put all of it over here. And essentially what you see here is like all of my deep slate. I wanted an excuse to use it, and I did. I mean, it's not like I haven't had many other excuses to use it, but now I am like almost completely out of deep slate. I think I have a little bit more down there in the mines somewhere, and that's it. I'm gonna need to get some. So I'm not quite sure what the like minimum height for some of these trees are. I didn't bother to look it up. I know that oak is a 6-block gap, or at least I think I know, and I think that spruce can grow to a similar height. I'm almost certain that birch can. I have no clue for acacia. Jungle, I also think can grow similarly to oak, and dark oak, that has to have 4 saplings to grow. I forgot about that when I did this. So I'm gonna have to fix this at some point. I think I'm going to just use this strip and then build another one of them and have them be reserved for the now you can't see the portal from here, the nether stuff, the warped stuff. And then at the very end is going to be dark oak, because I also don't think that I would be able to grow the mangrove trees in this setup. I think I need to have something separate for them. But I think with that, with all that we've accomplished this episode, I think I can call it here. We've got the tree farm, we've got this house over here that is 1,000,000% going to have something changed about it at some point in the future. I was looking at it from over here in my house, and it looked like it was under construction. It just looked unfinished. We did the exploring, we got the saplings, I did some mining off camera. Later on in the future, I'm gonna probably terraform around this, like way out around, maybe into the river a little bit. to make this connected towards the ground, I'm either going to do that or I'm going to make it look structural, like add some pillars down here on the sides or something and fill in the walls so that it's not floating. This is just here for the meantime. In a future episode, I'm going to fix it. But with that, I think I can end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of the Minecraft game. Like if you liked, subscribe if you want more. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.